Yeah,
I don't
so,
know how long that would
This
be. Oh,
sucker
there he is.
decided to auto-mute me. Great. I'm still driving home.
okay, we're not actually getting into session yet. However, I hit go live, so I can only stay, at this point, being silent for so long, so fuck it, we're doing it live. Hello,
Live to
everyone.
you, driving home. It's I.
Reverse radio. Usually you listen to the radio on your way home. Now the radio listens to you on your way home.
God damn.
No. How's everybody's week going? Since apparently I started too early and Keith's not here, Carl's not home.
Yeah, just existing.
As per the usual, I'll have Chinese arriving at 7:30 tonight.
Sounds good.
But I will go ahead and join Roll20 now.
Sounds good. So, let's see. Carl's driving, so I'm not gonna do him. Silver, fill in Lewis on what he missed last week.
Oh god, I like half remember that.
Yeah, I was sick, so I wasn't gonna be here. I still am a little sick, but I'll be okay.
Yep.
Good. Good to hear you're recovering. Question.
Yes?
Which days did you miss?
Both, remember?
I missed both.
Oh, buddy. Buddy. My guy, you missed a lot. You missed a lot. Including, but not limited to, Balthazar conning someone into thinking a tiger committed suicide. Ringo is now sniffing baking soda, thinking it's hardcore drugs, and somehow the placebo effect is working. We're currently in the middle of well, first we cleared out the zoo. The zoo had a bunch of illegal stuff in it, and yeah, let's just say we got stomped on by some thunderous rams, and it did not bode well. Thank you, Will, by the way, for the save.
Yeah, so, Lewis, those rams he's talking about, they're ram alligators with electricity, and they have this little ability where they can make a horn strike and leap, and then a reaction where they deal AoE damage to the amount of fall damage they would take. And it's sonic damage, so it's not usually a heavily resistant damage type by a lot of things. However,
hey Matt, I think something as a question. Are you sure they actually take the fall damage?
Yeah, they didn't have any resistance to it, and and there wasn't anything in the reaction itself that said they didn't take the fall damage. Just that
it uses that fall damage as an AoE while also taking the damage.
Right.
Because they have to take the fall damage in order to deal the AoE
well,
damage.
they get a bit of resistance to it because they take the fall damage as sonic damage. And they're resistant to sonic damage. So they basically did themselves in, but they took like half the party with them at that point. But
yep, and only because of the goat meat did did we not have to go see Rebooted?
Yes, the goat, acronym goat, not just regular goat. There was also a oh my god, I can't ever remember the name of this thing correctly because WoW has them as Crocolisk, and I'm trying to think Basilisk. That's what I'm thinking of. Yes, we fortunately,
Yeah.
well. So, speaking of the Basilisk fight, here's a little. Here's a little meme I had commissioned from Silver.
Oh god. Here, you're sharing off the one I think you're sharing off. Yep.
Good sound. Yes. What do you think of it, Carl?
Oh god.
Oh, right. He's not in the roll 20.
So he's not even.
uh,
I was about to say he's not even in the roll 20. And also he's muted again.
yeah, so Get Stoned is a meme that we created from this.
My god.
Fortunately, Lewis, Basilisk Blood is a anti-paralysis salve, a greater anti-paralysis salve for the Basilisk turning people to stone, so... I mean, I didn't even realize that they do that, but yeah, no, it explains why it was minor, a minor threat. Let's see, what else happened last week while you were away? Oh, right, they investigated the zoo. Balthasar did indeed trick the zoo owner into thinking what the only tiger of the tigers that attacked to die committed suicide with a handgun. And it came out with the meme of lions, tigers, and bears. Oh, my Glock will take care of you.
Lions, tigers, and bears. Oh my. A Glock will take care of that.
So honestly,
Because they have to emphasize the oh my on that.
Yeah. So, and then currently, out of the affinity missions, you guys, was he
So am
there?
I winning my sports bet currently?
What?
Am I winning my sports bet currently? Keep in mind that I voted for the Knicks.
Yes. You and Sass won that one.
Okay, so how many hero points do I get for that?
Let me pull up the file. It was one of the intro bets, so it's not the big player bets yet. But it is still hero points.
Okay, and my HP is updated as of my new level, right?
I believe so. I'll double check that in a bit. We are still not started yet, so there's still...
Keat!
Hello, Keat. We are live, by the way, so don't come in full hog. Honestly, I don't have it written down how many hero points it was, so let's say 5. Because I think I was originally saying 3, but I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt and give you 2 more if I was wrong.
Okay.
So,
Up to
Keat, how's
53 of
tax
those
season?
now.
Keat.
Driving.
Hey, Keat, did you see the trailer for the new Naked Gun movie?
So how about that Nintendo Switch?
We are not talking about that.
Bleh.
We are trying to keep things civil.
I think they should charge more.
Oh my god, Keat.
I want to pay grand.
Shut up,
And
hey pig.
I want them to take the magnets out. I want it so I have to press the things and push them together to keep it from falling apart.
Ugh. Jeez. I'm like, hey guys, let's not talk about it today. And Keat's immediately like, yeah, let's talk about it.
I want the battery
It's
taken
immediately
out.
choosing violence.
All the pedals that I have to stomp on
Choosing violence.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest, I'm not happy about the prices. I'm okay with paying them, but like, god, they're not good.
I only wanted to play Sega games.
I'm definitely gonna buy less games because of it.
I mean, depends upon the game. Like, from
Like,
what
no,
I
I'm still gonna buy Smash Bros. That's gonna happen.
What I was saying is like, third parties tend to not be as high, so like third party games aren't too bad.
I mean, I'm not gonna buy the Switch 2 unless there's like Smash Bros. Or something I really want on there
Yeah, that's fair.
for a while. Yeah.
I mean,
I think they should charge more for the games and put less money into them.
oh my goodness, Keat,
I
why?
think
Keat,
I think that the next Pokemon called Pokemon Beige should be just a doodle that someone, not at Nintendo but at Amazon, drew and put in there that you can imagine is a Pokemon game.
if they did that, I would actually stop.
The next Pokemon game is gonna be just Power World, but worse.
It should cost more than the actual Switch every single game.
Oh my god,
It's Power
Keat.
World, but it costs 3 times as much, and it gives less than half of the gameplay.
Keat, why are you doing this?
And every time you turn it on, you have to start a live stream with whoever is still alive at Nintendo. That's money that will then rain.
Keat, come on.
People will still buy it.
Hey, Keat.
Yes.
Well, this has all been very funny. For the sake of me saying this, and then you immediately choosing violence, why did you do that?
I didn't choose violence. I chose rebellion and freedom and liberty. And
against something I put in to make sure we didn't get into drastic arguments like we have been all week.
there's no argument. I think everyone agrees with me.
Pete, you know why
Yes.
I did that. I want to know why you thought, hey, Matt's trying to keep things organized. I'm going to rebel against it.
I'm
I'm
sorry, I
not
couldn't quite hear.
mad. I'm just curious why I'm like, hey, let's try and be civil. And,
Well, the reason why I did it is because I'm in the car and have to buy time.
Okay,
Oh,
you know what, Keat?
no.
You know what, Keat? Fuck it. I give you a hero point for your efforts to buy time. Because holy shit, you distracted all of us. Ah, man.
Not me, because I had my own to deal with. Past tense, had. Because your boy's finally home. Also, I need to re-see the thing because I am not on roll 20 yet. I think you showed it on roll 20.
Yes.
So, let me get on. and then show me what you decided to do.
Well, first of all, I asked Silver for something, and she gave me something even better than I asked for.
Oh god.
Why are
Why?
you saying, oh god, it's Silver's work? You act like that's...
Ah. Why is that? Why is it a slate block?
What is this?
Minecraft.
It's gonna say for context.
It's Minecraft. Is
context,
that
I
smooth
had
stone
to.
or
So,
That's
Pete,
smooth stone
I'll
or that's
post
slate?
Context, I
in
referenced
the
a stone
voice chat
block
I
from
pinged you
Minecraft for
in.
this.
I had Silver do art of Uratem getting quote unquote
Send me that
stoned.
file. I'm saving it to my iPad. You did art of my character, therefore it shall be forever immortalized in my archive.
Yeah, I referenced a stone block from Minecraft for this. Because I had to ask Matt, do you want this to be serious or goofy? And I took goofy quite literally.
Yes.
Get voxeled, idiot.
Hey,
Eh?
sir.
I said get voxeled, idiot.
Yes, Carl, are you...
It's like, gee, you do realize he took the brunt of everything.
No, I think I did, and I beat both of them. How many were there? How many there were? That's how many I beat.
Yeah, because I was stoned.
Exactly. Skill issue.
Oh, God.
Get stoned,
Permission to
idiot.
raise dead and have him 1v1 it.
No.
Get stoned, idiot.
No.
Now we're just... Because here's the really... Hey, Alvaro.
Oh, and another thing I had Alvaro do, or
Hang on.
Silver do.
Quick question.
That could
Silver, you know those oh, what are they called? You know the stones with the little mites in them? They're in the strongholds.
Oh, yeah, the silverfish, yeah.
If Balthazar becomes stoned at any point, I want you to use that as your base for it.
Here is the crab that is Matt's apprentice,
the other one.
who is also the crab that almost killed Balthazar.
no.
He just starts running away. But look how cute he is! Look how cute he is!
I would like to point out, I had
will
the
add-
hat turned, so he's in, like, Balthazar is in a ball. He's in a ethereal wizard hat made out of a water bubble.
Oh,
He's gonna say, I will... This was my first time drawing a crab, so that's my first attempt of drawing a crab.
I have been spending
At
this
any
time.
point in the whole time.
I'm sorry,
art.
but no, you don't get to hate on this cute little bean. No. It will click
I had
back all day long, and no one will hurt it.
I had taken this time to change the air filter, and my phone fell all the way down the stage.
So, Keith,
Yeah.
what do you think of the crab?
I have not had a chance to see the crab. I just got home doing things to keep my house from falling apart.
I'm actively preventing my
like
house
how-
from crumbling into ash. Give me a moment.
Can't fix things right now, but I can at least stop them from getting worse.
I like how we thought that
What,
he
with
was just
raw
running
duct
away
tape?
after we mentioned the crab, but it's literally his phone running away, not him running away.
I'm surprised you didn't hear the clunking.
No.
What
No, you just got distant.
is this thing that I'm looking at?
That is the crab that almost killed Balthazar, and then we stopped it because that's Matt's apprentice, one of his apprentices.
Why is it sitting on top of a hat?
No, it's sitting inside the hat.
Inside a hat? It doesn't look like it's inside the hat. It looks like it's in front of the hat.
Well, yeah, because the hat is a water bubble.
What?
Yes.
This bubbles aren't hats.
Well,
You're the one that chose chaos.
I mean, technically, you did tell me to draw it sitting on a wizard's hat. I didn't get the gist that it had to be in the hat. So
No, Silver. I said a wizard's hat sitting on top of the crown.
Oh, that you didn't tell me. You just told me a crab wearing a crown on a wizard's hat. That's what you told me.
Hoo hoo hee hee ha. How humorous. Show me another picture so that I have time to try and unclog this back drain.
Well, I am currently looking into... I need a crab with a crown that is sitting in the middle of a wizard's hat.
That did not work at all.
So, I think I was describing what I meant, but it... So yeah, it looked good. I didn't want Silver to go back and do a lot of work to fix it. So I said, hey, add some water bubbles to it, and now he walks around in a little hat-shaped water bubble.
That's not how you're supposed to treat artists, mate. You're supposed to go, how dare you? Do you want food this week? Do you want to
Oh my god.
make it again entirely 5 times like the AI? So I won't do that.
Jesus Christ.
So yes, now Keat, while there's been a light recap, please, to buy yourself time, give us a recap of all of last week.
It's a good thing I also bought the 20-foot snake. Yeah, so last week, someone got stoned, idiot, while we were fighting things, or was that the week before?
No, that was last week, but you forgot about the tigers.
Okay, I seriously thought that was 2 weeks ago. So it started with birds, and we said hi to the birds, and they stopped chirping. And I'm not really sure we were meant to fight them or not, but I never got to feed them. Then we were attacked by 3 tigers that looked a lot like lions, except they were the size of a house. We beat those. Then we fought some cockatrices?
Basilisk.
Basilisks.
The reason you're getting them confused is because the little flavor text said they are believed to have come from the same creature.
No, the reason I'm getting them confused is because they both turn people to stone.
Well, yes, but they are also both heavily linked folklore together.
Right. And I have lost the snake I just bought. And after we beat them, we found some deer. First, one of us, Mr. Uratim, got mojanged. Very tragic. And then we fought some deer, and the deer decided it'd be a great idea to just jump up and down a lot, which hurt them more than it did us, and they died.
Well,
and
no. It hurt you guys arguably more.
Well, and I agree with Matt on that, because half the party nearly died.
So something
including
happened,
you, which, by the way, was thanks to yet another backstab.
Let me finish.
Yeah, hey, Carl, let him finish.
Mm-hmm.
Right, so something happened to me that's really not that important or as embarrassing as what happened to other people. We can just skip that. But it ended with me getting magically revived by a piece of dried meat. Then Where did I put that damn thing? Then, that was the end of that session. And when we came back, it was time to set up. Was that when we started talking about the party, or was that the week before?
No. Before you guys
Right,
went to the
yeah.
zoo, you dealt with setting up the affinity missions. What affinity missions were set up, Keith?
Well, we went to a bar, I think.
No, not what affinity mission are you on. What affinity missions were set up? Like, what can you do?
There was mine, and there was the one we're on now.
So, first, just to stop you, that is Jazire's affinity mission for you all. It's not just for you in specific. You're just the person I chose to target with the request.
Right, yeah. There it is. And then there were other ones.
Okay, Carl, please save us. What were the affinity
As I
missions?
normally have to.
Preoccupied, Dick.
He is preoccupied. Don't give him
Yeah,
that
that is fair. That is true. But regardless.
I'm
So
gonna
our current affinity missions that we have options of, that we already took one of, are as follows. So we started off with, it was, I'm trying to remember, it was Gorefist. Was Gorefist first, or was that second?
First of all, I think you're forgetting the objects of the affinity mission.
Yeah.
Essie.
Because, yeah.
Is your
No, I
first
was about
one.
to say, is Gorefist, who found out that Essie needs help with a spell to repair a book that Gorefist wants to use because Essie decided to make it go kablooey.
I think the magical math is complicated.
Yeah, I mean that is fair, but at the same time, yes. So then the next one I know would Balthazar had Jazire, or specifically Jazire's mother, come to him and say ruin Jazire's party so they can become a better person before Jazire invited him, as he did previously to Tardy, who is
enjoy
excited for the party.
Yes.
Yes. Who's extremely excited about that. Then there was also the Habram mission, which was given to and Estriel initially.
So these
Which
affinity
is
missions
to
make contact with particular people, but all of
I
you
know,
are given it.
That's why. Yeah, that's why I said initially, Matt. Keyword there, initially.
There's an important distinction. You acquire the affinity mission.
Yeah. Okay, fine. We acquired it.
I'm sorry. It's very particular because Keat will say something like, "Oh, this isn't my affinity mission." And it's like, "No, this is your job as much as everyone
This
else's."
is everybody's. But yes. So after that,
And the first one you actually
which,
got was the Infinite Forge, which is
which was
Willard
that was,
Bronzebraids asking you to gather some
yeah,
equipment for him.
yeah.
So, Carl, isn't there something important about what we left off on last time that you were taking notes about before I left?
Oh yeah. We are currently in the middle of Habram's thing, where we're trying to persuade him not to date a mob boss.
But for the fact doesn't realize dating a mob boss.
Yeah. which we're currently in the middle of a what's it called specifically? It's not a persuasion thing. It's an influence
Yes.
system mission.
Yes, influence system.
Yeah, we're under the influence system right now. Let's see if I can do the thing. Or you're gonna have to bring it up, one of the two. Yeah, there it is. Hey. So this is what we have currently tracked in terms of who has done what, who has gotten successes, who has got information and such. Because everybody has 3 actions.
Well, 3 rounds. Each
Well-
one of these can theoretically be up to 10 minutes, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And
So you got basically 3 actions to
Mhm.
use 10 minutes a pop. So
And I think, and this is one of, usually with affinity or usually with influence systems, you'd have to do particular skills, but I'm doing this a bit differently. Rather than you having skills you have to use, I'm going to set DCs based upon what you're saying for skills based upon what you're saying. So, are we all cool about how this is generally working?
Makes
Yeah.
sense.
Okay. Zeros, technically, I have actions from other people. I haven't heard anything from you. Would you like a quick reminder on who Habram is?
Sure.
So, here's a good old picture for you. He's a Mwangi dwarf. His parents are one of the best bakers in town and one of the best blacksmiths in town, right? He is also a bit of a... He is a bit out of sync with the dangers he can get himself into. He sort of gets himself into ridiculous situations a lot. So it's not absurd for him to be dating a mob boss without realizing it. His danger, his sense of danger is really non-existent at times. That being said, he's not a bad guy. Also, he is still a dwarf, so it's not a situation where contracts are going to be a good idea.
The contracts are a bad idea. So what am I supposed to be trying to do?
Just so why don't we? So Carl, what is currently going on in this little inn? Also, Zeros, do you have low light vision?
Do I?
do you have low
I
light
think I'm a
or
human.
dark vision?
I couldn't remember your reflection, right? So you
Yeah.
do you have like a wayfinder or the light spell on you?
Probably a cantrip since I'm a cleric.
Yeah. So this entire bar is in like a magical low light type of place. So if something were to break out, you'd want to have a light spell able to be on you. So that's fine. I can keep track of that. But Carl, why don't you tell him the various sites of the Shady Inn?
Well, you can see over there in the corner that there are a bunch of people doing lines of drugs. One of which is Ringo, who is currently being attended to by
Zoroku.
Zoroku. Yeah, I was like, wait, no, it isn't you because you aren't here. But it's another. It's one of the Lamasarans. So that's over in the corner. Then in the middle, you have his girlfriend currently beating someone to death in the gladiatorial arena pit. That's in the middle of the place. By the way, there's a bunch of dead bodies everywhere because this is a game for keeps, not a game for wusses. Die or kill, your choice. Let's see, what else was there?
I think
This is a den of human trafficking. So, like, Zeros,
Basically.
it doesn't break any laws to be in here, but like a lot of the patrons are breaking laws, so like, well, there's no guilt by association here. There is some shit going on.
So with Hybrid, what am I supposed to be doing?
Convince him to break
Basically,
up with his girlfriend,
yes,
who is currently killing a guy in the pit.
yes.
Well, when my mom wanted me to break up with someone, she sent this guy over, and I don't know what happened after that, but I never saw them again.
Unfortunately, we kind of can't do that. Also, I thought Balthazar was sticking this one out.
He is. Ringo is here.
Oh, boy, if I had
also
a
has
nickel
another
for every
thing.
time I accidentally dated a mafia boss, I'd have 0 nickels because this is a very strange situation.
So I walk over towards him. Hey, Hiram, the situation that you got here where you're dating this daughter of a mafia boss. You sure it's a wise idea? It seems kind of dangerous. You sure you're not in over your head with what you're doing?
Uh,
Is it roll?
so,
Hold on. There we go.
so he looks at you, says, maybe it's, yeah, yeah, uh, uh, I really don't know how I got in this situation.
Well, as to getting out of it, you might want to be careful about that too. I mean, maybe the best thing that you could do would probably be to disappear for a bit. If you know what I mean.
I must be dumb, because I highly doubt you're telling me to fake my death.
Not necessarily fake your death.
Isn't this one of our...
Go to ground, then, you mean?
Yeah. Just like make your presence a little bit less known for a while,
Yeah, that would be that would be great and all, but like, there are a few teachers who might not be in the best financial situations who have access to some magitech that could quite simply uh point out my location. So yeah, doing this quietly is a great idea if it were possible. That's part of the reason why I'm a little apprehensive to it all, because yeah, I'm seeing it now, but at the same time, do you really want to do you really think it's a great idea? Because like, also there's the whole point of dwarven honor and pride. I certainly can't just ghost a lady. That's not very honorable. So yeah, I mean, it's complicated. I get where you're coming from, though. I'll let you. Do you have anything to say to that, Zeros?
Yeah, I get the feeling of like honor and pride in yourself and all that. That's an admirable cause. And really, I do hope it works out for you.
Yeah. So now that he's a little stunned, let's get back to the top of the order here for a second. The metaphorical one, not the actual physical order. Like, we're not actually tracking it. I'm just making sure people get their attempts in.
Fair enough.
So let's see. We have
By the way, I had the option to take a trained skilled expert at 5th, right?
yes.
Did you pick one for me, or?
I had one on the sheet, but I don't like. You remember you gave me a build a while back. If it,
Okay. You just followed the build, then we're good.
Okay, Keith. I'm gonna go to you. Why do I feel you're gonna horrify me?
So, Ringo looks up from his anthill of cocaine, and he says,
And here's the start of it.
Lately, Beer B, I've been thinking. I know, but that man is dating a gangster, and my sobriety's only so-so. Now the gears in my head have been turning since I found all of this white sand. You see, I promised myself I'd fucking love cocaine, and right now I'm revolving a plan. I'm gonna keep them together so I have a steady supply.
Oh my god.
Don't even make me a performance check. You actually fucking did it. I'm just gonna give you a success on that one.
Oh my god.
So that's my plan. Ringo's going rogue.
Oh no, that's a success towards getting him to leave because, dude, they just see you singing after snorting a massive pile of cocaine, which is actually baking soda. Hey, if you want to roll performance and you get a success, I'll give you a crit success instead.
Sure, why not? Let me,
You
I just
also
logged
won't
in.
get a failure or a crit failure, so it's only really if you can succeed.
Well, this isn't Gavilon, so let's see how I go.
Not Gavilon, Ringo.
I know, I said this isn't Gavilon, so let's see how I go.
Oh, I thought you said, well, this is Gavilon.
For performance, activate.
Okay, you
I'm gonna
get
use a hero
success.
point. You're
Oh.
re-rolling that.
Yes, reroll it, Kate. Okay. So, 2 successes. Which puts you at 10, which means we are very close towards the... So, Abram looks directly at Marcel and says, I thought you were the musician of the group, and why is he singing about cocaine?
She like looks at him and then looks over at Ringo and then back to him, and it's just like, I mean, to be fair, I didn't know that he could sing, but also, yeah, it's probably not good for him doing that.
Oh, so like he doesn't sing often, and the sheer... yeah, no, that does not sound good.
As far as I know, he has never. For as long as I've been with this group, he has never.
Yeah, the real problem with artists and drugs is those who need it can go a little too hard with it. So, yeah, honestly, oh god, he facepalms. Like, I just realized you guys aren't probably going to be able to tear him away before I'm torn away.
Beerby's usually the same.
Marcel, here's your opportunity to get some more points in. What do you have to say to him about you're not gonna leave until I'm gonna leave, aren't you?
Repeat that one more time?
You're not gonna be able to drag him out of here until I'm able to drag myself out of here, are you?
Let's see, how do I want to say that? She kind of just like looks between them again. It's like, I mean, considering the fact the amount of that's here, it's gonna be like at least trying to tear a body out of quicksand. It's not gonna be easy with that.
Huh. Make me your choice of performance or diplomacy.
Let me see. Performance.
Okie dokie. Okay, Tardy, what do you want to
Mhm.
say to Habram after giving him the candy and realizing he's accidentally brought a kid into the drug, sex, and violence emporium?
Artie gives him a hug.
You son of a
Aw.
bitch.
Oh.
You get to choose. Motherfucker, reroll that.
Yeah.
That's not a you use.
What?
Jeez, that was advantage. That
Yeah.
was not a do a hero point. That was a you get advantage.
Yay.
So that's still a failure. You wanna
I will hero point. I do not care. Wait, that gives me 2 rolls, I guess. Okay. Well, how did I
yes, you
forget
can
the diplomacy
re-roll
button?
both. However, I'm going to have it cost you.
Oh, there, God. I needed that.
There you
Okay.
go.
So wait, what? What do you say,
So
Matt?
you don't have to re-roll both of them. You just need to re-roll one at a time. So, but yes, good job. That will be another 2 points from Tardy.
Well,
And he looks down at Tardy and is like, okay, I can kind of see what Cassandra's on about now about Tardy.
By the way, because of at the level we're at, we can all get armor potency runes to increase your AC by 1.
Yes.
All of you want to get that because we keep getting downed.
I mean, we are so final question. So who is going? Let's see. Let's
Technically,
have
Carl's the last one.
Rot do something.
Also, I forgot I had a crushing rune on my hand wraps. That would have been good to remember.
Yes, Rot. Carl.
Carl.
He's dead.
Carl.
Carl,
Oh.
can I have Rot attempt the influence?
Hold up.
Brock's so good at hiding, we can't even find him.
Hello?
Please reset.
Yes.
Hello.
Okay. I was talking that entire time and you're acting like I wasn't. It's like, oh, come on.
Eh.
Discord. Alright. So you want Rot to do something to finish this off.
Yes.
Ooh. Question.
Answer.
How easy does it look like we could just get him out of here without any issues?
Someone before the break mentioned how there weren't enough fights. Yeah, no, there's a fight.
Okay. So, Rot's just gonna be that evil little gremlin and just lean over to him. If you want out, I'd suggest a cover. Looks over at and Ur's like, oh, please don't. And Rot is, and this is gonna sound weird. Rot is going to take. I'm going to assume everybody's got like there's glasses on the counter. He's going to take one of those glasses and strike with it to start a bar brawl as cover for him getting the hell out of there.
Okay.
Rot is chaos, okay?
Yeah.
He likes to fight.
Roll me intimidation with disadvantage because that's not the effect you want.
Yeah. With disadvantage?
Yes,
Okay.
disadvantage, because you're trying to persuade him you're not crazy.
Well,
Yeah, but this is rot we're talking about.
It is rot we're talking about.
it's like, yeah. It's him. It's the man himself. Okay, so there's rot sheet. I need to pull up the other two while I'm at it because I'm pretty sure that Er's gonna need to. Oop, oop, oop. There we go. Hello, Er. Let's see
Intimidation.
here. Intimidation ×2 coming up.
I was gonna say, Mr.
There's a
Stone.
$3 game on Steam called Obama Boss Fight.
I'm pretty sure that works. That's a natural 20 and a natural 16 for a
I'm
total
sorry,
of
what about
28.
Obama Key?
Yeah. Congratulations. Lewis, we still got an hour for your Chinese, right?
That is correct. We have enough time for a fight.
Wonderful. So,
We have enough time to have hams.
as you start a bar fight in her bar, once again, for those of you who forgot, here's the picture again. That is a
Very
small picture.
Well, she is a dwarf.
Yeah,
I mean, that is fair.
I can't even mess with the picture or anything. That's just wow.
Toes! I see toes!
So, as you start the bar fight, she's like, it wasn't bad enough for you to steal a score, but you had to steal a good time too, huh? Oh, I think it's time I put you out of my misery. Come at me. We'll see if you live to tell the tale of the dangerous tango you're about to dance. Everyone roll the initiative.
Yep.
Lovely.
It's like,
Toes!
Damn, I got a 27. Oh, I didn't click on Tardy. Shit. I'm keeping that roll.
You can.
Yeah. Where would I actually?
My mod
be, though?
is, my proficiency total is 11, by the way, for tie breaking.
Yep. Let me just check.
I would be
something
right
here.
next to Hadrum because I was hugging him.
Yes. Well, also, remember, Lewis, in this edition, ties are actually decided by enemies get break tie. And I forgot to add the Pilgrim token to her roll, but she does have a Pilgrim's token, so she would break that tie regardless of that roll. So we're all on the board, right?
Still top
Yep.
27 here. Goddamn.
Okie dokie. Let us get started.
Here we go.
So, free action at the start of the combat is actually to get rage going.
I thought that was a free action now.
It is. I said free action is actually to get rage going. Second action. Oh, yeah, they're going after you. They are going to make a intimidating glare at Rot. On a sudden charge to Rot. Rot, what is your will DC?
Will DC is 22. I'm looking and see if I have any counter feats, because I know he's good at feeling fear. I'm not sure if he's good at... I don't... I mean, I'm not sure what this does. His level 5?
Wait a second.
Was 27 our lucky number today? Goddamn.
Of course, that's not taking into account the rage bonus. I apparently forgot to add that to the sheet. I'm pretty sure, anyways.
Also, that needs to not
Oh no,
be
that's
that
including
anymore. That needs
rage.
to be
So
this, because it's a +2 on the initiative roll. Okay.
I had to refresh.
So that is a hit for 27 damage on Rot.
Okay.
Marcel.
27. Got it.
Well, actually, Zeros, do you want the bard to go first?
Yes.
Okie dokie, Marcel, you do your thing.
Alright. I haven't even played Marcel in so long, I don't remember what to even do with her here. Uh,
I have a feeling it has something to do with performance and... Well, actually, it's been a while. I don't want to be the blind leading the blind.
yeah.
So yeah, you can lingering one of your either Inspire Courage or Inspire Defense. Make a performance check, then if it's a success or a crit success, they last longer. And then you have the gun.
Alright. So I would just be doing either of those performance and then that?
Performance, then
And
one
the
of
other gun?
those, and then, I don't know, fire your gun, or you could glare at them. There's a lot of things you can do. You're a charisma build.
Yeah. Alright, so let's see. Order this. So performance first and then one of the things?
Yeah, well, performance to see if it's a success.
Alright, so one of them first, then the performance then.
The performance first.
Alright. Just making sure so I understand the the order here.
And I'm looking up the DC by level for this. Yeah, that's good.
Alright.
So, do you want to give everyone +1 to attacks and damage rolls, or +1 to defense for the next 3 turns?
Probably encourage.
Okie dokie. Final
Alright. So,
final 2 actions.
alright. Would I be rolling out the Inspire Courage or would
No,
the
no,
thing
you're
from-
good. I just need you to do the lot. Choose your final 2 actions, I believe.
Yeah.
You have spells. I just remember that.
To be
What
fair-
spells do you have?
So to be fair, considering the fact that, well, Marcel's backstory thing, I had honestly completely forgot she even had a gun to begin with.
Choose Inspire Defense.
Oh, right. Yeah. Well, wait, Will. You do remember.
I got an idea.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, defense is definitely. Because you have Bless, so there's. Yeah.
Okay, so it would be defense rather than.
Yes.
Alright.
Oh, and you can cast haste on someone as one of your actions on your turn.
Yeah, haste is probably good on best on yourself because of how your attack multiple attack penalty works. So you're probably the
yeah.
chief benefit.
Right. This is the other
yeah.
character. This is a bard, not.
Oh.
Yeah.
As far as then
Still a hunter in the party.
likes haste, yeah, Tardy. Tardy's probably the person who likes haste.
Yep.
Or
There's also-
Lewis. Lewis likes haste as well.
Yeah, Rot also does, because Hunter.
Because that gives Lewis an extra action to raise his shield every turn, effectively.
Mm-hmm.
Tardy, I can always figure out something to do.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
boost Eidolon and then 3
Boost
attacks.
Eidolon, yeah.
Yeah, there's quite a few options.
So, Marcel, who are you giving the haste to?
Because it's between. Let's see. It's between like 3 different people. Let's see.
Hardy's build is more geared towards being a
Hardy's
DPS, and I'm more of a support tank, so take your pick.
Yeah.
Mine's kind of a debuff,
I mean, I'm kind of a tank.
pretty sure. It's been a while since I played Rot, but
But I do a lot
Most
more
of the
damage,
stuff
to be
is-
fair. So yeah, I am actually a bit more of a DPS. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm a jack of all trades.
I think, yeah, mine's geared around demoralizing and then getting bonuses off the demoralization. So, debuff DPS.
Like I said, yeah. Like honestly, I'm
Yeah,
gonna say
so
this:
Tardy-
Tardy is probably the best to get out of all the options. I think.
Especially since he's one of the healers,
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
which means that
Arnie?
gives an extra action to
Yep.
heal if needed.
I'll give the little man speed.
Yeah.
Zeros?
Just not the bad type of speed, please. Thanks.
So who got the haste?
Tardy.
Artie.
Tardy.
Okay, let's see. I will move to here and to put myself between the two of us here.
Okay.
Provoke
Provoke.
Tardy over here, not to confuse.
Hey, short stack, up here.
Mm-hmm.
I say, brandishing my trident.
Why a deception roll there?
I'm trying to draw aggro. Does diplomacy work instead? It's the same roll.
Intimidation is more
Intimidation would probably be it, yeah. Because like swashbucklers have a feat which literally allow them to drag aggro with intimidation.
And there's literally an entire new class coming out that allows them to literally taunt enemies with intimidation.
Mm-hmm.
Well, not intimidation, their class DC, so...
Mm-hmm.
So I have to roll intimidation for that?
Yep.
Okay.
Mhm.
I'm gonna use a hero point on that.
Sounds good.
And I'm going to use my ability to re-roll it one last time for an additional hero point.
Sounds good.
Well, I'm stuck with the 8.
Yes.
That's not going to be very effective.
Unfortunately not.
And that's my round.
Okay, Tardy.
By the way, my reaction is to raise shield just in case.
Okay.
Okay, so we're fighting this. Wait, who are you fighting?
This. Oh my god, why do
Okay.
all of you assume that Rod is an enemy every time he's in a campaign?
Oh yeah, that's Carl's character.
Yes!
I remember. Okay.
Obviously
Well,
not.
sweet. Sweet, I'm in melee range. So, okay, so I have a total of effectively 5 actions this turn.
Yep.
Kind of act together. So, okay.
Well,
So, Tardy
not
is-
Of course, you had to
technically
pull out
because
the
of how
Sonic
haste
cover.
works.
Well, yeah. But you know, I know how it works.
Yeah, we both
like I
know
said,
how it
one
works,
movement or one attack. That's
Yup.
yeah, I know exact. Yeah, so Party is gonna use Actic. Okay, well first I'm going to boost Eidolon.
Okay.
Party is going to use Act Together and cast Act Together for 2 actions, cast what was it, Lightning Ball or whatever.
Okay.
3rd level.
Sounds good.
So it does another D6.
Wonderful. Let me roll their save.
Yep.
Again, I asked not because they're immune this time, they're just resistant.
Hmm.
What would happen if, well, it's a failure, so ignore that.
Yep. They take 14 damage.
It's not particularly effective.
It's not. But that's not the point. Anyways, so then after that, I have 2 actions left, so I'm going to have Frondy punch him and then hit him with a vine attack. So okay, Frondy. Branch. I think it's a miss.
That is.
Okay, hero pointing both of these, I guess. Well, it's still a miss. Okay.
Oh my god.
Divine
That
hits.
second one's a hit, yes.
Yep. So, +4 to the damage. I'm just gonna burn through my hero points because I have too many.
Rot, you're up.
Well, I don't have to move. They're right next to me. So,
Hey,
Rangers
hey,
start
buddy.
off.
Oh wait, no, it's not a concentrate, just to manipulate. Okay, then it's to save yourself there.
Yep. Yeah. So, I need to see what this one does. Is this the Browdy? Okay. And then this one is the one where it does get flat-footed. Okay. So that one is increased frightened on crits, and this one is frightened creatures get flat-footed. All right. So let's go with. We want to. I'm trying to see. Hang on.
Also, remember you're frightened one.
Oh, I need to go ahead and make sure to slap that on real quick. Give me a second. Frightened 1. Make sure to go ahead and set all that. And I believe is that a roll on the thing for me to be able to do that, or is that just an end of turn auto?
That automatically decreases by 1 at the end of your turn.
Okay, so it's just for this turn then. Okay, good. I'll remove that at the end just so everything is good. Now, what I want to do then is +1 striking, returning dagger. Do I have the multi-strike? I do not yet have the multi-strike. Okay. Yeah, I don't. Oh wait, no. What? Oh yeah, I do have it. Hunted shot is what I'm thinking of, but that is ranged, and I'm using a thrown weapon.
Are you
Wait.
making a ranged attack?
No,
Good.
no. That's why I was like, I'm just double checking. I'm just double checking myself. It's like, well, it technically does have a ranged thing, and it does have a reload 0, because it isn't technically a reloading weapon. So I'm like,
Is
that's
the
very
ability you're about to use ranged, Pearl?
no.
No.
It's saying it requires a ranged weapon, but that doesn't. It's not specific as to if thrown weapons count as ranged
Yes,
weapons.
thrown weapons count as a ranged attack with 0 reload.
So even using a ranged weapon without throwing it, would that count?
That's not a ranged attack,
That's
no.
not a
If
ranged
you're-
attack, no.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine. Because it says make 2 strikes. It doesn't say 2 ranged attacks. That's why I was like,
But the requirement
that's
makes
very.
it. The requirement
That's
makes
very.
it.
Ooh.
The
But yeah,
requirement
anyways,
makes
I'll-
it, yeah.
Yeah. So, anyways, I'm just gonna go ahead and.
Before you do that, buddy, it does
Okay.
trigger on. It does actually trigger on that.
Okay.
Not a crit. That's a crit.
On who?
Yeah, that is beyond a crit.
Oh.
Does that do 80?
Yes.
Oh God.
He's outright dead.
No. He's
No. Matt, per the rules,
Double.
that went
Double.
double my max.
Double your max.
Okay, because
Yeah, no. That's why I said
based on where I'm at right now,
Mhm.
it would go over my threshold for max
What-
HP.
Erdin?
Because I took 27, so I'm 31. Oh wait, no, because of my 31, it
Carl,
technically
it's
means
literally
D9.
double in
Okay.
one hit.
Double
Okay.
your health in one hit. You
Okay.
double your
Well,
max
regardless,
health in one hit.
You're
You're
down.
unconscious. Yes.
I am out. Yay.
Would Raw meet Aridin?
Ra has not met Aridin.
Would
I don't
he though?
even know what would happen if Rot died. I mean, technically he has Abadar.
I have an idea. I'm gonna DM it to you while everybody else takes their turn.
Mhm.
Because technically
Hey,
this
buddy,
would
you're up
make
next.
sense.
Carl.
Wait,
Or-
hang on. Ur's up? Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Uh-oh.
How comical.
I did not realize
by
that
the
everybody else
way,
was low.
before we go too far into that,
Oh, yep. Uh-oh.
so
Against who?
Against Tabram.
That's a lot of damage.
Yeah, that's
2-for-1 special.
2 for 1.
Oh no!
Um,
Did he get one hit? Oh please
He's
don't.
not dead.
He's not dead, and he won't be dead because Ur's up. He only has the 1 spell, but fuck it, he ain't letting this kid die. 2 action heal on him.
Hey, buddy. Treat that healing as max, because your gods are looking out for you today.
So max, that would be
Max and keep your spell slot, buddy. You're doing a good
This is-
job.
There's a reason why I got Tardy light armor proficiency.
Mhm.
That is the reason why.
Yeah. Also, Matt,
I'll be
Yes?
right second.
at this point, yeah. If I remember correctly, most people have Potestas started, right?
Very minimal.
Yeah.
My character's the only one who has it at full currently.
Yeah, well, yeah, but leaning into Ur's eventual stuff that he will have, he is going to call upon his father for assistance, and the first time ever removing his gloves, I will be getting a picture of this at some point here, hopefully soon. I do have a reference sheet being made, so it will be on that. You will see that his hands are like covered in a stone gauntlet, basically, and he basically rubbing them together to make a little bit of sand. Calls upon his father and makes a portal to the duet to
Pause.
try to
No.
get.
No.
Okay.
Too early.
Okay. Too early. I was like, okay, I'm going to at least try to get him out. Can I reposition Abram then? Get him away from this crazy...
That's what you're doing? You're asking... Yeah, no. You even more no, because this is Abram's fight, buddy.
Okay. I was like, I'm just trying to make sure he doesn't go down again. It's like, yes, it's his fight, but at the same time, give him some breathing room. Good lord. Okay, well, doesn't really have anything else for this,
You
I
have
guess.
Shuriken.
I have a...
Yes.
No, I don't.
What do you mean you don't?
Oh, wait, no, I do. Never
Yeah.
mind. I forgot had shurikens, okay?
And you can
Because that wasn't an initial part
so
of
you can
the...
get
That
fuel
wasn't initially
strikes.
part of the plan build.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I gave you a
And then-
range thing. Sumimasen.
yeah. So yeah, because those are monk weapons, right? For
Right. And,
furry.
you know...
Wait, no, that's for unarmed, specific.
The second
which
one, you want to try
technically that's-
re-rolling the first one?
I mean, I can. Oh, I brought sheet.
Because Okay, well, the second one hits.
Okay. And that was with a -5, so...
Yep. Hey, Ringo. Your friends are getting into a fight. What are you doing?
So, me and Virvi, crazy-eyed, burst out of the bathroom.
Oh no. Oh no.
Let's see if you
I'll be-
remember how to play this character.
Operation Save This House is a go!
What are you doing, Ringo?
Well, first,
He's being crazy, that's what he's doing.
dragging I'm trying to fight my computer because for some reason Bingo Robin's sheet is now opaque and I cannot open it.
What?
Now I'm going to force it open this way and I'm going to activate tandem movement.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, and then I'm going to activate Fireball.
We're a bit too close.
Oh, yes. Well, you see,
Frondy might actually kill you for doing that.
the thing is
Is he
Tardy,
trying to fireball me personally while I'm within range? Is he?
First of all, Ringo can act. You guys are assuming wrong because there is a place Ringo can drop it without hitting any of you but the boss.
Well, I was thinking like right here.
Ringo?
Do I notice that he's about to
Yeah.
fireball us? Because I have my reaction and I will poke him with my fucking trident.
Like,
Ringo,
in all
Cross form.
seriousness, like, dude, like, fireballing
No.
Tardy is one of the worst things you can do to him.
No, I'm
Ringo.
not actually doing it. Will, calm down. That was a joke.
Okay.
Well, you see, Operation Save This House is to beat her the shit up, to trigger his love instincts and save her. So now I'm gonna have Beerby go up and beat the shit out of him.
Hello.
You have me so confused.
Okay, that's a hit. Are you boosting?
I won't have enough actions if I boost.
You act together. You can have it hit once and
Yep.
boost that strike. Remember,
Act
with the
together gives you
summoner, you basically
additional
give an
action,
additional
yeah.
action, yeah.
Boost Starlord!
So that is 17 points of damage. Zerat is still unconscious. Make me a stabilizing check, Zerat.
Stabilizing check is it's a 4? Or is that rock on?
That is a 11 on a flat D20.
Yeah, flat D20.
Well, you got down by a crit, so it's a 12 on a flat D20.
dying too. That's fine.
You got down on a crit. You die. Unless you have Die Hard. You wanna try that again?
Hang on.
Let's
Do I have Die Hard?
go.
I should. No, I have toughness.
Death, 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 death.
Yeah, doesn't toughness give you like a flat bonus to the roll?
Does it?
Or
I
something?
thought Die Hard. No, right. Toughness does that. So
Yeah.
it's so right. It's only an 11. So if you want to try that again, you were close.
Let's go.
Uh-oh.
No.
I have a thing. I'm gonna message you.
Well, also you have hero points. You can heroic recovery.
Yep.
No. Raw. Now I actually want to kill her.
Kim.
No,
He-
he meant the boss, dumbass. Also, heroic recovery or
Did you think I wanted to kill the already dead Rot?
Yes.
all
How would
it
that
would
even-
cost Rot is all of his hero points.
Yeah.
So I would do it.
Yes. Plus, you'd get you'd get some health back, so you could go again. And they wasted all their reactions, so you could actually do stuff.
Hey, am I able to take an action before Hiram's turn?
Hybrim moved up on the turn order, so
I'm aware, but I have my reaction left.
what is your reaction?
1 action heal.
On Hybrim?
Yep, because
Yeah,
that'd be
that will
smart,
work.
because he sustained a shitload of damage.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna use one of my extra heals. How much do I roll for a 1 action heal for that?
It's you said one of your extras. It'd be
Yeah.
you can just hit the button. The additional damage for healing for the second level is sectioned out as additional. So if you hit the button on your sheet, you'll get it. So Carl,
Okay.
Carl, you haven't run by this for me ahead of time. So do you want to use the 33 hero points on Rot to not die?
Check your DMs, and then it's like,
Mhm.
yay, nay, or just that's
So he recovers 16.
Okie dokie. Rot, I
That's-
would
that-
not recommend it at this point in time.
Okay.
At least we can do, Carl. We can do that. You
Yeah,
don't
that's-
have
that's-
to
that's
heroic.
fine.
You don't have to heroic recovery, but we'll talk about that after session.
okay. Cool. Yeah, I'm just like yay or nay on that. I'm just like because like if you would want that to happen now, then no. Otherwise, sure, I
We'll
can.
do a little mini session for it.
Okay, cool.
Now, my plan if Ringo falls is for him to fucking die.
But why would Matt let his favorite soldier die?
Because this is like, of my 4-ish characters, this is my least favorite. He's like, he had one running joke, which is he's an addict.
Ringo's one of my
And it's
favorite of
gone.
your characters.
I despise him. Beerby's okay.
I like him because you despise him. What are you talking about?
Yeah,
How can
no,
I-
that's part of the fun, is you dislike the character, so it's even funnier.
Mhm.
You didn't even know that until now.
I mean, I have picked it up via the context clues.
The context clues of me saying I wish he would die.
Yes.
Brilliant!
Jesus Christ. Also, I was gonna say, knowing or seeing that apparently Rot is crippled for a minute. I was trying to see if I'd be able to do anything the next time I came up, but I don't think I have anything that can help.
Where's this
Hey.
music coming from? I turned it down to 0 and I can still hear it.
It's the roll 20.
Oh, I turned the audio down to 0 and I can still hear it, and it says nothing's playing.
That's a great question.
I guess I'll refresh.
Hey, Pete.
Yes.
I have to add another dice to this if it hits.
Oh, give me a second, I'll tell you. It hits.
Okie dokie.
So that's a minus 34.
Minus 36.
Oh, okay. Minus 36.
And then due to a little feat from multi-classing.
Ooh, that's 9.
Yes. Oh. That damage is not correct. Or no, that damage is correct. Huh. Interesting. Yep, 9 points.
Pathetic.
Marcel, you're up.
Yeah, I guess, like I said, I just find anything to help Rot, but I don't think I can.
I mean, he's
let's
dead,
see.
Jim. There's not much you can do to help.
Hell, what did I do here? I guess technically I could still do.
You can telekinetic projectile, or you can fear. You could cast blur on someone like Tardy. There's a lot of things you could do.
I mean, would it target Tardy and Frondy, or just Tardy?
Just one.
And I wouldn't bother? I mean, I guess casting Blur on Tardy's still a good idea. Because then it'll attack Frondy instead.
Yes. But probably what you could do is you could do all 3 actions for a 3rd level magic missile, because it's guaranteed damage.
Yeah. Although, to be fair, you might want to cast Blur on somebody else, though.
Did Rod die or not?
Rot is dead. He continues to remain dead. But given how many people have death stick in this town, I don't like his chances of remaining dead.
But Ringo doesn't know that! No!
So what are we doing, Marcel?
So, I don't know, because I was hearing of doing Blur and something else, and I'm like, yeah, I don't know what I'm doing.
You can blur and guidance someone. But who would you recommend blurring, Will?
Well, not Tardy, because whoever's going to likely take damage from him next, besides Tardy and Frondy, because, like...
The only problem with that is it's a range of touch, so...
Oh.
And that Great Axe is a reach weapon.
Oh, that's stupid.
Yes. It's a giant Great Axe, Will.
Yeah, fair. Again. Remind me not
Silver,
to move closer.
Honestly, Silver, I just go with the 3-action level 3 magic missile.
Alright. I'll do that then. So... just go ahead and help it out then. So...
The fool. Fingered a substitute teacher. They have signed
Was that
their
a
own.
reaction?
Yes.
Can I use a
Yeah.
hero point to have her re-roll the damage roll for that via my ability?
That ability only works on D20s.
Got it.
And then Zeros, you're up.
Well, this is a sticky situation.
Mhm.
So they have an op attack, so advancing to try to get in melee is a terrible fucking idea.
Yes. Also, that they have 2 reactions, so if they downed you with op, they could cleave into someone else. So, I like to call this boss
You
the
action
2 for
harm
1
with one of my
special.
bonus ones.
Sounds good. Let me find the save. Let me just check something very quickly about barbarians. Oh wait, Well, if you have Master and a save via a class feature, doesn't that usually pair with if you get a success, it's a crit success instead? Or is that if you get a crit failure, it's a failure instead?
For Master, I forget.
Okay.
I think it's the regular failure is a regular success is a critical success, I think.
Legendary should have been the one that made it so that regular successes are crit successes on saves. I thought that Mastery made it so that your crit failures were failures instead.
No, it's the other way.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that will be a crit success.
Well, that sucks.
Still not a bad idea.
It was a terrible idea. She's a barbarian. Anyway,
I'm trying to be nice. I'm sorry.
all of my other stuff is also 2 actions. You know what? I can throw my trident from here, right?
Yep.
Let's go with that. I'm gonna hero point that roll because I know it's garbage. Wow, I'm not lucky today. I'm gonna deduct the most recent hero points that I spent and add 1 for an hour having passed, so I'm at 51.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Tardy.
Alrighty. So Spider guy's gone. Okay. Who at the moment needs healing? Is it just Abram?
Abram's at health, or is at half, so you can go ham.
Okay. Well, So yeah, but yes, anybody else need healing though besides Abram? Just okay. I'm gonna give him my fruit.
Is that a manipulate action?
Oh, you know what? That probably is.
Matt, could you tell Sass yes? Activate Nihil.
I wouldn't have done it if I realized it was manipulate action.
Okay.
So yeah, okay, I guess I'm not doing that. So then let's see.
Oh right, you asked me to tell him yes. Sorry about that, Keith.
Okay, well, I'm definitely going to sustain my spell, so there's that. So, have him make a reflex save.
And yes.
Holy shit. That is a failure. I nearly got max damage on that roll.
Yes. Not particularly effective.
That's damage is damage. I'm gonna take it.
Yep.
Okay, so then after that, so I have, like I said, 4 more actions effectively.
Wrong one.
Yeah. Yep. I'm gonna have Tardy cast something, so let's see. Not gonna cast that because everybody's too close. Okay, so
Fireball.
no, it's called Animal Allies, which everybody in a 5-foot radius takes damage, but that I'm not even close enough to the boss to do that. Anyways,
Yes, and you're lucky you're
Yeah.
5 feet above the ground, so that you've literally stopped me from being able to opt you for a spell based off of a diagonal.
hmm
Did not.
yeah. hmm Okay. Wait a minute, I have some. Christ, what was he? Dan, I just had a great idea and oh, right. That's what. Wait, this is a building, right?
Yes.
Okay, never mind. Not gonna make Frondy bigger. Okay.
Oh, the ceilings are plenty tall. The ceilings
Although
are
the
tall
problem is-
enough.
Although the problem is, if I make myself bigger, that's gonna shove a bunch of people around, which I don't want to do.
Well, I could definitely see her.
Or I could just move.
Oh, no, never mind.
Although wait, I think I don't know. Nah, I'm not gonna do that. Okay, so I'm just going to cast. Let's see. Timber, I think. Actually, wait, Rousing Splash? That gives me temporary hit points.
Well, I'm gonna need you to spend one of your actions within the next minute.
Okay, Timber then.
Okay.
Add together Timber.
Sounds good.
I think is there supposed to be another die attached to that because it's heightened again?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, give me a sec. So there you go. That's a success.
Yes, and fun fact. So it's 9 plus 4, 13. That is not due to the nature of the save. That does nothing.
Okay, weird. I don't know why.
Yes, you do.
Okay.
You do.
Oh, Barbarian damage reduction. Or,
What kind of barbarian will?
yeah, it's Giant Instinct, yeah. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Anyways, next deal. So because I used Act Together there, then I'm gonna have Frondy attack him twice.
Okay.
He's not boosted, so branch. Frick. Okay. Does the vines hit?
No. Just a bit shy.
Oh wait, I clicked the. Oh wait, never mind. That definitely doesn't hit. Sorry, because that's a minus multi attack penalty, so -4 on that.
Yep.
Hero point. The branch. Oh wait, +5.
Yeah.
That's a miss.
Yep.
Okay.
Mm. I need to double check something because I'm pretty sure I only had one of those
One of what?
shurikens.
It's returning.
Okay, that needs to be added in a sec. That way I know. Alright then. I really only have one option then.
That's a hit.
Wait. That's damage, not right.
No, you just rolled a 2 and a 1.
No. It's +0. It should be a...
Oh, right, your strength.
only 0...
Yeah, so...
Yeah, that's why I'm like, give me a moment. I'm gonna make sure to adjust this. Oh, it says special for some stupid reason.
Not...
Okay, so +4.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I was like, okay. I was like, no, that shouldn't be a 0, mate, unless it's going off my intelligence modifier.
That is a miss, so you deal...
Okay.
You'd have to pick up your shuriken, but you have the action to do it.
Okay. No, I'll just use my other action to it and save my reaction for other things.
Sounds good.
Because I believe I do have... Yeah, I do have shield as a reaction, just in case all hell breaks loose.
Ringo.
Alright, so first off, would any of you like to see what an air filter looks like if you haven't changed it for 3 years?
Let me guess, it's her right now. No, dude, I recently had to change the 3-day-old filter on an EDM machine.
Now,
nothing.
An electric dance music machine.
What is my most
electrical discharge?
What is my most powerful spell?
Okay.
You have a 3rd level Scorching Ray and Horizon Thunder Sphere.
How did you do that?
God, keep that.
I added token actions. If you
Keep
click
that
on your
filter
token,
mix
you
my-
can have token actions. You can click the spells on the token actions and boom.
I thought I couldn't edit that.
You can, if you click... What do you mean you couldn't? Just which spell do you want to use? Click on yourself and click it.
No, I mean, what?
I can edit your token actions. You have token actions. You can click them.
No, I mean, what I'm asking is, that thing you just popped up,
Yeah.
how do I do that?
Can't do it for skills. I've tried. It's literally just spells that it does it with.
How do I do that for spells?
I'll send you the API in a bit.
Okay, but regardless, what is my most powerful one?
Probably Horizon Thunder Sphere. But you'd have to spend 2 turns on it.
That's fine.
And you act together, so you can have BRB attack as you're charging up.
Sure. You killed Bartholomew Kuma. Die! Did that hit?
It won't hit until next turn. But also it would miss with the 21. You want to try that again?
Do we not roll again? Okay, I'll try again. It doesn't work!
You gotta click your character and then hit it. Yeah, so for some reason the fates are telling you that'll work.
And now for BRB. He's going to attack once. I'm looking at Ringo, I just realized. He's going to attack once. Oh, I forgot he has a breath weapon.
Yeah, but that's multiple actions.
Ah, damn it.
Also, Key, I just want to tell you that filter literally makes my allergies cringe.
I know, I didn't realize it was that bad. It's my turn.
Abram's going to start off by a non-lethal spell because the Megabia has rules, and this is one he chooses not to break. And then...
Oh, I didn't realize you were doing non-lethal. I was fully prepared to kill this woman.
I mean, you do you. Yep, so only one person has to make this save.
Alright, I can guess who that is. Let's see. Reflex.
No, not you.
Oh,
Yeah, no. It's called cheesing a fireball. It's a very important skill in society.
I didn't realize fireballs had that range. That's excessive. What would that look like with the special effect? Hold on.
Probably a good portion of the bottom room.
Fire. And... Oh, that's not right.
Yep, basically the entirety of that lower room.
Hey, you guys ready for effectively phase 2?
God, why?
What's a Nova?
And since she has a reach weapon, all of you are, except for Ringo, are within reach.
She's grown eyes of unstoppable!
So, hello, Bard in the back. Meet the Vicious Swing. Thankfully, not a crit.
Yeah.
Say, who'd you swing at?
You, Marcel. All of you are within range.
What the hell?
Hold
Yeah.
on, is she still within range if she's 5 feet away? And say, this direction?
No, not necessarily, but that would just have her repivot her attack.
Can I react to shove her 5 feet, towards the, exit doors of the room?
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah,
The
that would
attack will be made against you in turn.
That's the point. I'll
Yeah.
take the hit, and it'll deal 31 damage, because that's not a crit on me.
Yep. By the way, it wasn't a crit on her, too, so you're just...
And as I shove her, I stride into her square.
Yep.
Just giving her a push with my shoulder as I step in the way to take the blow. I'll deduct that 31.
Yep. And,
God
Marcel, you gotta take a 5-foot step back to cast spells.
Alright. I guess you could probably do that for me because I usually can't
So what's his next
determine
action?
how far that is. Alright. Oh, what the hell would I be doing now?
So wait, I didn't take the damage?
Nope.
Okay.
But now, Tardy is within range of ops. That...
Mm-hmm.
I was
Yep.
waiting for you all to figure out what kind of instinct barbarian she was before pulling that out.
Mm-hmm.
For dramatic flair.
Yep.
Alright.
Ah, yeah, the good shit.
Mr.
Double trigger.
Well, yeah, now it's time for the good shit.
Mr. Matt, what do you suppose I look at here?
Let's see. I'd give Zeros Blur, because he's probably going to like having 5% mischance so he can continue doing his shenanigans. Or, sorry, 20% mischance. It's the DC 5 flat check.
Alright. So I'll go ahead and roll that out.
By the way, was that 31 a crit versus you? I sure as all hope it wasn't.
No, it wasn't.
Okay, good. That's what I was worried about. Because critting me is significantly harder than that. Even without the rune from my armor that I can get now.
Yep.
Does the extra damage thing happen?
What extra damage thing?
Never mind.
So, Zeros, your turn.
3 action heal with my
You gonna say what
bonus
now?
heal.
Sounds good.
And so I guess technically moving would have counted as an action. wouldn't it?
Yep.
Okay, yeah, that makes
Nice,
sense. I was about to
Max.
say. You know, I get it.
So everybody within range of 30 feet of me, because I'm using myself as the target. Actually, wait, can I use Estriel as the target and have her out of the range?
No, it's an emanation. It's not a target. So when you use the 3 action, it becomes an emanation. So it comes off of
Okay,
you.
so I recover 19, and so does everyone within
Yeah, I'm
30
pretty
feet
sure
of me.
that's everybody.
For no reason in particular.
But thank you.
I have to do something for no reason in particular. Okay, ignore that.
Okay.
Ignore that. Staring directly at it. Anyway.
Hardy, you're up.
What's
Okay.
dangerous? Button?
Wait, she was raging. That could have been funny if she would have failed the fort save.
Yes!
Mm-hmm. Okay, so... Alright. I think I'm going to... Okay, so 5 actions. So spell, let's see. What spell should I... Hey, Lewis, do you want heals?
Sure.
Okay, yeah. So, yeah, should I do a... Should I just do a 2-action one? I mean, sorry, second level one? I think I'll do a second level one.
Lewis doesn't
Need to
need
save.
too much, so...
Yeah.
I don't need that much. There's probably people who need more than me if you're gonna
No,
2-action.
actually.
Oh.
Well, actually, yes. There is the Eidolon and by proxy Ringo.
I'm fine. I won't die probably.
Technically, the lowest health here is Ringo.
Oh, if I'm the lowest
Okay.
health, we're doing great.
Yeah.
Okay, I can heal Ringo.
It's not necessary. If you want to do damage, you can do that.
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't have too much options for cantrips anyways.
No,
Like-
no. It's fine. Let Ringo die, damn it. Let him die.
First of all, he's actually not that much in danger.
Don't you say that. Don't you dare
Okay.
say that.
Okay, alright then, so... Then, yeah, to action heal. On Zeros. Second level spell. Wait, how much... Well, actually, Lewis, how much health did you lose? You lost like 31 or something, right?
Yeah, but he's got all the 12
I
of it
am
back.
missing 12.
Oh. Okay, you don't
Yeah,
need that.
literally, will save your spell slots.
I
man.
max
Yeah.
rolled my level 3
Mhm.
heal on everybody.
Okay.
Will
Okay, then. I am
do
going
you not
to...
have Ray of Frost or something?
I do. Do not, actually. Wait, no, I don't.
What do you mean?
What do you have?
First of all, I don't think you are correct.
Hmm.
Oh, yeah, you got rid of it. Well, no, you didn't. Ray of Frost. You have Ray of Frost.
Wait, what? Okay.
Yeah. Or at least it says... You know what? Maybe you don't.
Okay, I probably don't. I don't know.
Needle darts.
Yeah, I have needle darts, but yeah, but no, I don't want to use that because it's an attack roll. So yeah, I'm probably just gonna use timber again.
Okay,
Because there's
this
like a
is... Yeah, they have a harder time with that now.
yeah, so electric arc then. We're definitely not doing puff of poison.
No, it's
That should
okay. In
have
fact, you
another
can have,
dice there based upon how that one
Oh.
scales.
Okay. Another die? Okay.
Oh wait, except yeah, you need that final die to do damage.
Mm-hmm.
So 3 points of damage.
Yeah, that was the act together.
Oh, and by the way,
Mhm.
that is a manipulate action.
Yes, it is.
So here's the great axe.
That's a good thing I got that rune! That is not a crit!
Oh, and remember your bard song for that extra +1 to defense.
Oh, that's also helpful. So yeah, minus 33. Okay, yeah, then, gonna sustain my, oh wait. Yep, act again. Wait a minute, I have like, I just lost track of how many act, I only spent 2, okay.
You spent
So I have
2, and one of them has to be an attack or a move.
One of them has to be attack, which, yeah, I know Frondy's gonna smack somebody, that's a given. So then, right.
I think they critically succeeded against that.
Yep. So yeah, I am going to, let's see. Boost wait a minute, there's 3. Wait, what the I had an idea. Christ, what was I gonna do? Shit.
You were gonna sustain,
oh yeah,
right?
sustain my spell, right? Sustain my spell. Durr.
Boost and attack for...
Yeah, that was the plan, yep.
Okay.
That's a good hit.
It is.
+4 to the damage.
Is it bludgeoning?
It's bludgeoning.
Okay, I'm not gonna go back and take damage away from you, but that's not particularly effective, and I've been forgetting that.
I'm well aware. Anyways.
No, the problem is I wasn't aware about that, so...
Oh.
This might...
Yeah, no, the Eidolon does not get, the plant Eidolon, all their attacks are bludgeoning because, for balancing reasons, because there's a bunch of things that benefit slashing and piercing damage for Eidolons that plants don't really get access to. Yep. Anyways, so yeah, after the boost, then I was going to sustain the action of my spell, so that's 46 reflex save.
I rolled that save already. It's a 32.
No, that was for the electric arc.
No, the electric arc was 19.
Oh yeah, that was earlier. Okay, yep. So critical success on that, or no?
Yeah, critical success on that.
Oh, okay, yep. Yeah, that's my turn. Sorry, that took too long.
You're up.
You're good.
You have an extra action to play with.
I have an extra action now, and I'm just like, wait, I have so many options.
Well, there's a reason I said, hey, I need you to use one of your actions, and not all of them.
Yeah. Like, okay, holy crap, haste on tardy is so stupid.
Okay, you flurrying that?
Can I flurry?
Yes, it's a weapon.
Well, it says make 2 unarmed strikes.
Or monk weapons. That's somewhere else.
It's in specifics about... Yes, you can
use monistic weaponry, that's the feat, and then, yeah, so...
monastic weaponry.
Yep. Allows you to use any of your monk features with the jargon.
Okay. That's why I was double checking, making sure. It's like, do I have the feat?
Wait,
yes, I do.
Any of your monk feats are monk abilities that normally require... So you could... Hey, Carl.
What?
You could technically use a key spell that requires that flurry of blows.
Mm-hmm.
Meaning you could, oh yeah, you could do that too.
Stun you, bitch. But I
you need
to
hit the second one
strike.
first.
Yeah. Which, since it's -5, here we go.
Penny for a hero point. You rolled a 4.
Yep.
Okie dokie.
You know what I did, Matt? I removed Frost Ray or whatever it is because when I leveled up and swapped out one of my cantrips, that's what happened. Which I think you can do that with Summoner. Only when you level up.
Yeah, they're fine. Ringo, you're up, and finally you get to unleash that damage.
Do I press it again?
Yes,
before
please.
that, is that all 3 of my actions?
No, it's not. Sorry about that.
Yeah, I was just want to double check real quick.
No.
And you get one more because Flurry is done.
Yes. Okay.
Now, Ringo.
No.
Speed run.
In the heavens for Bartholomew Kuba. Hero point.
You know, you've already hit. You just need the damage.
Well, the second one has more damage, so there.
I'm sorry, I forgot. When I made that recommendation, I forgot.
What?
They're resistant to electricity. It's still doing the most. They have to do a reflex save, too.
You whore!
Oh my god.
You whore!
By the way,
I accepted the decision to swap all my fire spells with electricity. I perfectly accept that decision. And all the
No. Ringo, also, I need, within... I need all creatures within 10 feet of the target. That is...
What have you done, Matt? What have you done to me?
Frondi, and Hayram and Tardy, because because it's still extra damage the boss has to save against too. So it's really good spell, but I need all of you to save against 21 points of electricity damage. That Hayram, Tardy, and Frondi, and his Eidolon.
Who's casting electricity? The barbarian?
No, Will. It's a Horizon Thunder Spear.
Team killing fucktard.
Nobody told me. He told me to use this.
5 times. Yes, I did.
Why do you keep doing people Horizon Thunder Spear? I think that spell's overrated.
Oh no, it is definitely not. Fuck you.
How much? I do think it's overrated now that I've seen it in action. But how much damage am I taking?
Oh no, Lewis, you're fine. You are 5 feet out from it, so.
Okay, that's good because reflex is garbage on my character
So
due to me wearing
I'm using
one if you failed, but considering BRB did not fail, it's like 9.
I am using Leshy Superstition to give me a +1 to my saving throw for Tardy, and he succeeded.
Yes.
Oh, so did that count as 2 actions, or was that last time?
You still get to act together with BRB. So.
Wait, so I need to spend a total of 4 actions to do that.
6.
6 that's a horrible spell, Matt.
No, it is not.
6, I'm spending literally 2 turns.
For a big fuck off AoE as well as a big fuck off single target. It's really good.
I could just use Fireball.
I mean,
that's my opinion. Yeah, with Horizon Thunder Face.
Yeah, no. Look,
especially with a summoner. Like a summoner summoner has more things to do with their actions. Yeah, that's where I'm like.
I will admit, 7d6 is nice.
Yeah.
This has too much baggage. Anyway, I'm gonna press claws
Yeah.
now.
It's 13 d6, so it's like 2 and a 6 fireball for 2 turns.
This says
Trust.
mine says it's rolling 7d6.
Like I said, I thought about
The
putting on
additional
Tardy, but I
damage
like.
of 66 additional damage.
Oh, okay. Well, that is very strong, but I don't know if I'll use it again. So anyway, there's my claw attack. I'm gonna hero that. So I basically used up all the hero points I've earned this, and go.
That'll hit.
All right, that's my turn.
Okay, Worm's turn.
What are you doing,
Yeah.
Will?
Hmm?
You're grunting.
Oh, sorry. I tend to have issues with sinuses and stuff, so
Oh, I'm sorry.
yeah.
Oh wait, that literally does nothing based upon that damage roll. Okay. Let's see. You know what, Ringo? She wants to grant you your wish.
Yes. Yes.
Just a
Yeah,
shame
you
she
wow.
missed.
No. Can she
That's
villain
good.
point? She has villain point.
That's a good thing that missed, because I was about to get hit again because freaking barbarian.
Yes.
That has been spooky.
Does she have villain points? Can she do it again?
No.
You can
Ah.
make a second attack though, and that'll miss too. Okay, Marcel.
Can nothing end
Alright.
with suffering?
What do we got? Should I still be doing magic-based stuff, or what do I do here?
It's been 3 turns now, so you need to re-up one of your spells.
Alright.
So you need to make that,
Which one would I be doing?
whichever one you want. Do you want more damage as she nears the end, or more defense as she nears the end?
Mm,
Hey, that was rhetorical. You want more damage.
To me, aim for me.
would I be doing the performance thing before that,
Yup.
or am I just rolling that out? Alright. Roll that out. You know, the website would register that I rolled that out. That's not...
You want a penny for a hero point, that?
Yeah.
Don't worry, it's
That's
not a
not
crit
any
failure,
better.
so you don't lose anything, and you just lose the action to cast the spell. So you have to spend another action to cast it for 1 turn, and then you use a final action for something. Probably shoot the barbarian.
Oh god, what am I...
Kill me.
Alright.
Remember your +1
No.
bard.
Can this
Yep.
character shoot me?
Alright, so... I'm going pew pew then.
Yep.
Alright. See how bad this can get.
That's a hit. And you do full
Alright.
damage because of concussive. Oh, and forgot the +1 to damage, so 1 second.
God,
Oh, I've been forgetting.
Zeros. I think he's
I would-
getting
this
Chinese.
entire time Marcel's just doing stuff that someone pulls out a gun.
Yes, well, Chinese is here, but I've delayed getting it for a second.
I would like heals.
How many bonus heals do I have left?
You have 6 each day, and you've only used 2 of the slots.
3. 3 of them.
Oh,
I've
you
used
used
3.
3?
in that.
Well, thank
I'll
you
be
for
honest
keeping,
about it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Thank you for that. By the way, for being honest about it and keeping track of your spells, hero point.
Okay.
I'm going to reward you for
52
being
of those
honest,
now.
as anyone should.
So we're gonna 3-action heal again, because that's effective, and because if the Barbarian failed their fort save on that, that would be absolutely fucking hilarious. And an excellent way to end the combat.
It would. There's something weird about the Barbarian, by the way. It's so you notice they had to roll the fort save against both damage types, right?
Ah.
Yes.
So who's that heal going towards?
Everyone.
Oh, okay.
And that tops off my HP at max.
So go grab your Chinese food, buddy, and enjoy it. Tardy?
Give me a sec. I'm trying to add the hit points. Plus 18.
Because I gnawed on some cheese puffs to tide me over until my mom.
Okay. So, yep. I'm going to sustain the spell again.
Okay.
How many turns are we at? It's still going to be up because I think it's like
that's 4.
This turn 4? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, 4 to 6.
Nice, this log.
I did, as per your request, I didn't look
Separatist
into
combat.
I didn't look into any part of this game other than the music.
That's a regular success.
Yep.
You didn't look into
No.
any part of the game, but you're just using the music?
Well, you asked me not to look into the lore or anything of it for a game.
Oh no,
that I
I'm
love.
saying you totally should play this game, but don't look into the storyline before you play it.
Oh no, you were gonna run a campaign that had some similarities, so you asked me not to run it or play it for a bit. So I could sort of experience it without any devil on my shoulder telling me not to play well.
Okay.
I don't. It was an old conversation, but if you're telling me I'm free to play it, I will. I'd have to look into how to take care of it. But hey, Will.
Yeah. So I'm planning. Yeah. So I think
half
I'm gonna
of that
do.
is exactly nothing.
Yep. That's funny. Anyways. Okay. So I am going to. Considering that, let's see, spell. Oh wait, that's Frondy sheet. God darn it. So, okay. Yeah. Okay. So not a heal is
Hey,
not. That's.
Will,
I'm going
we
to.
know you're going to use the spell, right? So do you want to, before you make your choice, just make sure you have it?
What?
Because we both know you're using a spell.
I mean, yeah, probably. I mean, there's not much else I could do. So I'm gonna use a spell. Okay.
Okie dokie. Not
But
a
yeah,
That is
speaking of
it.
games to avoid, the one that I was going to do a session on that I'm still getting the stuff together for, is actually based in the Saga universe. Specifically the
Oh.
ones on the Game Boy. Avoid those, and then you'll be good.
Okay, I thought you said something about Final Fantasy, so... Or Tactics in particular.
How is she not dead yet?
Because as Lewis has been healing as well as Barbarian.
Oh no, the Barbarian hasn't been taking healing.
Oh. Well then just Barbarian.
Yes, Barbarian is the answer.
All barbarian party.
Why do you think
I
Blaze
am
is so
busy right
annoying?
now.
It's not just that...
I'll help in a second.
We'll take a second. I'll
cast Timber, then I will then actually I feel like I should heal instead. I'm gonna heal instead
Okay.
Okay. So, 2 action, 2d8. Wow, okay. 16, so... so, shift. Okay. Then I take... what? 26?
Yeah, 26.
Okay. Okay, then, yeah, I'm gonna have... Boost Eidolon, Frondy Punch it.
Okay.
Did that roll?
Yes.
Okay. So 15 damage.
15 minus proper resistance. You're up.
Yep. Alright. Oh man, never mind. I remembered what I was going to do instead, but it's fine. It's
What?
whatever. My turn's over.
It's your turn. Carl, it's your turn.
Can you guys hear me?
No.
We do.
We didn't hear you say anything.
It's like, dude, if you're looking at chat, I was already doing my turn.
Yeah, so first one misses. Do you want a penny for a hero point? You're close.
Yeah, playing for a hero point, and then
Oh, and then the second one, so
yeah.
then you want a 3/3? Oh, wait.
Uh,
Also, one more thing. Okay, they're fine.
Yeah.
Ooh, another hit.
If only the Bard song was going off right now.
It is. That's a hit. Bard kill.
Yeah. Wait, Bard kill?
No, not
I
Bard
will-
Kill.
It's
Technically, Ringo has the chance for the kill.
Ah.
All right, let's go.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do 3 action Scorching Ray.
If you do a 3-action Scorching Ray, you'll hit more than just your target.
Okay, I will use. I pretty much don't have anything else, so I think I'm just gonna attack.
Well, you can boost Eidolon and then strike as an
Yeah.
activator.
What I'm going to do. Moving around 2 character sheets can be clunky.
You want to try that again?
Sure.
You have 2 more attacks left.
Sure. Here's number 2. Actually, can I use breath weapon? Would that be better?
Yeah, you can. And 1d4 for the amount of rounds left. And didn't we decide that unironically BRB was in the Umbral category?
You cut out.
Didn't we decide unironically BRB is in the Umbral Dragon category?
Yes.
Okay.
I think that's why there's necrotic down there.
Yes, and let's see. Reflex save. What is your spell DC?
My spell DC on Beerby?
Yes.
My spell DC is 10.
Wonderful. Not on BRB. Your spell DC is a 21 at the very least, so that's a failure they got there. Okay. You know, it is only fair Abram gets a shot to fix his own mistake.
Is you gonna say something cool, Matt? Is you gonna say something cool?
If he hits. You know, a lot of people say their exes deserve to go to hell. Very few men send them there themselves. As he hucks a little bit of fire at her, and yep, that'll do it.
Okay,
Uh,
great. I rush over to Rod and cradle his body, sobbing.
Well, very quickly, let's take a break. It's about that time. We'll be right back. But sponsor Silver and her pay or Ko-Fi. It's in the link below. But
Over loot
We're
later.
we're
We'll go over
discussing
later.
loot, but I want to. So Ringo, you decided to take the deed she dropped to the Shady Inn, right?
Is it called the Shady Inn?
It is called the Shady Inn. Legally, it cannot. Also, it cannot have its name legally changed.
Is it okay? Wait, is it 1 inn or 2 inn?
It's 2N. It's like a place you can stay
hypo.
overnight.
Got it.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know what it is with you cutting out.
Discord just hates Matt.
You were just fine earlier.
So
Yeah,
the
I know,
problem
it's weird.
is that I can choose between cutting out, or I can choose to having my microphone always on. Yeah, it's not doing well with the in between there. So, as you pick up the deed to the Shady Inn, Mr. Ringo Robin, a voice calls out to you from somewhere deep, dark, down below, and it says, "I see. Let me make you an offer you can't refuse." And by can't refuse, I mean if you want the Shady Inn, you have to do what I say about it.
I'm listening.
Okay. Firstly, the last person did not accept my offer, so I need you to clean the place out entirely of all the drugs, sex, alcohol, and all of that. I'm not a devil.
Well, that's fine. That's the plan.
What?
That's fine. That was the plan. I was going to turn this into a bed and breakfast.
Really?
Yeah, the Shady Inn. I was going to make it shady like a tree.
I was a little worried that you... Just be clear, I have been scrying the area. That wasn't you doing the mountain of cocaine.
Oh no, that was absolutely me, but I can also enjoy a nice bed and breakfast.
Okay. Never do cocaine here, or else.
Well, of course, that'd be bad for the brand. Also, it'd be hard to vacuum out.
Your practicality amuses me. Fair enough, the inn is yours.
Need I remind you, I am an aristocrat. I know how to fancy things and how to run a business.
I mean, to be fair, it was you who said the only thing my character has going for it is I'm a drug addict.
I'm an impoverished, disowned aristocrat because Matt thought that would be funny, but I'm an aristocrat.
Yeah, so you just have to get back your status. Now you're a landowner again, which makes you nobility again.
Maybe this is how Ringo gets clean. Maybe he becomes a breakfast guy.
Hey, Matt, you could probably put it on a toggle.
Oh,
You're doing like push to talk.
Oh, I'm not going to do push to talk, because then I have to, part of the problem is I'm quiet, so, like, but if I do push to talk, then I legitimately...
But I thought you were cutting out because of push to talk.
No.
Oh.
Yeah, what you said was I either get cut out or I always leave my mic on.
Right, because the sensitivity. If I auto-set it, then it allows me to not breathe into the mic for you guys and give you nice breathing ASMR all the time. But if I don't auto-set it, then if I'm not talking and projecting my voice, it'll sometimes cut out.
But if you did do...
come off like that, got it.
If you did do push to talk, you could use priority talk as well.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Well, then it's not a push to talk thing. Then it's problem.
No.
It's just a sensitivity problem.
So, anyways, back on to the other details. What you found out with your medicine, since that was weird that they were both able to be damaged by positive and negative, is that somebody used Nori as a necromancy sort of puppet type thing. She herself is not undead.
Oh boy.
Nor is she alive. If that makes sense. She is
Yeah,
literally
no
in a permanent in-between state. As far as healing magic goes. She was never killed in the process. So her body is an experiment gone horribly wrong by some necromancer.
You cut out again.
Yes, I would lower your sensitivity then.
It's
Still, just a
it's
bit.
not lowering, it's hiring it. But so basically, her body is a conduit for being damaged by both negative and positive, because a necromancer was trying to use her as a lab rat to shake off the ability to be harmed by positive damage.
Uh,
I was gonna say,
Yeah,
so in
nope.
other words, her body is just like a husk of what she was. Then
No, the problem
Kind of like-
is she's
well,
alive, but with
shell
all the
of the person.
PTSD, like the experiment she went through, probably the most painful experiments you can go through without dying. So,
Yeah,
like,
nobody has said anything, so I'm just gonna go ahead and take the belt.
yes.
I mean, you said you wanted the belt, though we didn't say anything on it.
Yeah.
But no one said like, okay or I want it.
Probably could go ahead and go with a better long range weapon. Pick up the javelin.
Yeah, except it's not a monk weapon.
Yeah, it might not be a monk weapon, but you sure as heck eat it.
Yes, but you can't flurry with it.
Yeah. Use it as a third action.
Fair enough. So yes, that is the
So
reason
who's
why
grabbing the
both
axe?
harm and heal spells. The axe, basically you get 3 parts to this axe. You get a +2 rune, a greater striking rune, and a great axe.
I was saying, does the
Alright,
axe go
what
to a
if we-
particular thing, or is it just an axe in general?
It's just an axe. After the +2 striking and the +2 and the greater striking runes will need a higher level, more well-trained smith to attach to your weapons, and most higher level well-trained smiths are not going to attach those type of weapons to anyone's weapon. Those type of runes to anyone's weapons. It's sort of like, I'm not going to give random citizen number 3 a fully automatic rifle, because that's dumb. I will, however, give our Lord and Hero Protectorate an automatic rifle.
I bet you that I could get it
Yeah.
as a member of the guard at the college.
That's, so
Difference.
if it were, so it is slightly different. Basically, Zeros, I'm giving you these up front instead of not. I'm giving you these up front for when you can get the upgrade, and I'm trying to explain lore-wise why they wouldn't exactly work on it. But not only, so yes, you are a guard, so there's a bit more reason to give you a higher class of weapon, but at the moment there's not really a smith who would trust you to that degree, if that makes sense. So as allies of yours get more powerful, you have more options to go to for those things. But at this moment, there's not really someone who could, in a timely manner, attach the runestone. But
So Wilhard Bronze Braids couldn't attach it to the record?
just at his current state, it would take him longer to attach it than it would for you to get to the proper level, for him to attach it quickly.
Okay.
So, yeah. That is what's going on with the equipment there. Do any of you have any further questions for Abram about what was going on?
Hey, Abram.
Yes?
You know anything about the basement?
What do you mean? There's no basement here.
Oh, okay, just checking. Wait, yes, there is. That's where they were hosting the fights.
No, that's a pit.
That's a
What-
fight pit, my guy.
What is it? But a basement.
Technically we're on the 2nd floor, so it's the 1st floor.
Okay, I'm gonna go back to sobbing over rot now.
As you cry your tears of pure, innocent, drug-addicted frog tears, Rot, it wakes up.
You cut out.
As you cry your pure-hearted drug addict tears, Rot wakes up.
And hacks up blood. Just let's be honest, that thing hurt.
No. You hacked up the blood before you died, buddy.
Oh.
Rot! You're not rotting!
Ha ha. Very funny.
Oh, I'm so happy. I won't lie, I was thinking about yoinking an eye, but I'm so happy you're alive, my buddy Rot.
What the hell?
Everybody look, Rot's back.
So, do you guys
Just
remember when we
scared
established that Rot and his species' eyeballs are plentiful in like Sharingan and that they can be popped into people?
Look, it's fine if he's already dead. I didn't kill him. That's not poaching.
To be fair, it would be a way for Rot to live on inside of him. So, like, honestly, it's not the worst thing.
I was going to use them for decoration in the bed and breakfast.
Oh, if he took one of your eyes and put it in his eye socket, that'd just be like carry on the memory of a dead friend.
If I am, hang on, Matt.
Yeah.
We're going to rewind a bit. So, as he's trying to do so, Rot just immediately somehow grabs him.
Hey,
it's like,
Carl.
Mm-hmm.
He wasn't actually going to do it. He said it in passing. I just said if he had done it, I honestly, if he did it right, I wouldn't count it as an evil action because you were already dead. And it honestly could be like chaotic good.
Let me be clear. If you had actually died, I'd more like suggest it and see where the DM takes that.
If you put it in your own eyeball after he actually dies to carry on the legacy.
I wasn't going to do that. I was going to like put him on a chandelier or something.
Yeah, then definitely not chaotic. That's pretty fucking evil. To use your friend as a chandelier, to carry on his memory by seeing the world through his eyes, it's fucking chaotic good. It's fucking beautiful.
His eyes
I would think,
though. His eyes even fit in my socket. They're really tiny.
There are many eyes that he has that can fit into various types of sockets. Remember how I said the reason people hunt them the reason why people hunt them is for their eyes, because they're like Sharingan. They have little abilities that most eyes don't, and they screw in like a light bulb.
Oh, maybe one eye, but he's not dead. So this is a
I was gonna say, I can imagine Marcel just like heard Ringo saying that he would have taken one of his eyes, but he didn't. I'd feel like she'd just walk up and smack him in the back of the head for saying that.
So, let's see. Did I get the right music? Uno momento, blah, blah, blah.
This is some good shit.
So, to wrap up the Affinity mission now, he's like, pretty rough fight there. I guess I should thank you all for helping me get through it. Couldn't say I would have got through that without you. Is the music coming through? There we go.
No.
You know,
there it is.
I guess I owe you something or another. Maybe I'll buy you all a drink at some place far less shady. Actually, my mom was thinking about adding a pastry into our little selection. I'll see if she can give you a discount on it. It's gonna be pretty expensive based on what it does.
Her eyes light up.
Well, regardless, I mean, you know what they say. Part of me has a feeling I'm gonna get called out on saying this. Don't stick your dick in crazy. Not sure why I did that.
Life lessons with Magnum, everybody.
So, wait, here's the real question. How did you all end up here in the first place? That's a question for you to answer.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to remember who was the one that gave us the quest. It was Enati?
Ignacy.
Ignacy. I was like, I know it's close to this. Like, what was the actual name?
I didn't actually remember why we were here, so I'm.
Yeah, no. Ignacy told us about the problem with her, and she was afraid for your safety. So she had us come in and check on you.
So, did you say Ignacy was a her? Don't worry. Don't worry. It is a he, but he is very... he's a little androgynous, so after you saying her and letting you finish, Abram would go... Ah, yes, good old Ignacy, the androgynous guy he is. Well, I shouldn't keep you too long. I should go deliver that message. Hey, you know, I'll put in a good word with my pops. I know he's probably not going to say yes to it right now, but he is the chief blacksmith in town, so you keep doing some good things, he might be able to help you get those runes attached. But for now, I think I'll head out. It's been good, and thank you. Please, if you need help from me in the future, I'm here.
The pastries I am now addicted to would be more than half. just that stare into the distance of, I want those pastries so bad now.
Marcellus looks at it, was like, calm down, Ron.
So
I just realized
as he
Never mind, go ahead, man.
And starts going his way, Ignacy comes in and is like, I'm too late to help in that fight, aren't I? I heard about that going down for quite a while away. I have a favor to ask you. Not here. You guys have done enough for today. But next time you get a second, come see me. There's something I want to talk to you about. Let's just say, whereas you helped end a bad romance here, hoping it goes both ways where you can help start good ones. See you around. And that is the completion of
Looking for the name.
Scared Straight Out of a Relationship. That is the name of this quest. I have very inconsistent good and bad quest names. So yes, on top of your nice little additional boost to your companionship with Abram and Ignacy, you also receive 200 gold per person as the taking down of the drug lord and Ringo agreeing to get the drugs and the sex and everything out of that place has led to a breakdown of a sect of a cult that the cult jammer had placed a bounty on. So 200 gold a pop for your good work.
You're cutting out a lot.
Yeah, like you need to change the stuff on your mic. Maybe not tonight, but
Or I can hold it. Where did I start cutting out?
Yeah, 200 gold per person.
200 gold per person. The drug bust and everything managed to basically bust a small cultist group that was using this place as a front. So the gold comes from a cult jammer bounty for a group of cultists that the cult jammer had placed a bounty on.
Nice.
Yes. So
in other words, Ringo's addiction helped out get rid of
no,
addiction.
Ringo doing the right thing helped get rid of a cult, a sect of a cult.
Now, will the money that this place generates fuel my addiction? Maybe, but not here.
Well,
Also, I'm very much considering just cementing that basement, just filling it with cement.
Why?
because that's very creepy to hear magical voices. They're spooky coming to me the moment I pick up a feed.
What?
I didn't
you don't
say
like very
you.
spooky, creepy
Hey,
skeleton?
Keith, I
Yeah?
never said it was from the basement. I said deep from within the earth.
Okay, well, that led me, and therefore Ringo, to think deep within the earth. So I'm going to find that basement and fill it with cement.
You don't have. Hey, Ringo, in order for you to find the guy that you want to fill the basement with cement of, you're going to need to be 13.
I don't even. I'm a grown man.
I said level 13 as in level 13.
You know, I can just say you're cutting out whenever I feel like it, and you'll believe me, and I'll probably be right.
I said 13 as in level 13. Also, you can't gaslight me. Carl's here.
Hi.
What did you say you cut out?
Hey, Carl, tell him
Sup?
what I said.
He said, and I quote, "You cannot gaslight him because I am here." Like All Might.
Well, also, the other part about him needing to be level 13, because the basement he's thinking of is the Darklands.
Oh, shit. That makes sense.
Yes. Anyways.
Wait, what?
Yes. The basement you want to fill is the guy you want to take care of is in the Darklands. That's what I meant by the depths of the earth.
Oh man, I'm gonna need a lot of cement.
Hey,
But
look,
even
Dad,
then, I don't think
bedrock.
that cement will
Chink, chink,
harden,
chink on
because if it's in
concrete.
the depths of the earth,
Hey, Keith,
there's gonna be like
Yeah?
magma and shit.
there are entire continents worth of unfilled land underneath the earth. So there's not enough concrete in the multiverse to fill
I don't
it up.
need to. I don't need to fill up the entire Darklands. I just need to fill up, as it rages like a dry pyramid, the area beneath the bed and breakfast.
It's okay. You know what?
And explorers.
I said
Now we'll
from
find
the
a
depths
giant-
of the earth. Not directly below you, from the depths of the earth.
Just let him think it came from the damn basement and let
So
it
you're
be.
telling me.
No, no, me letting Pete misinterpret me is why we have puddles. And we are not doing that with a basement, okay? Look,
So you're saying
it's bad enough that a basement was a key plot point in a show I dislike. I'm not having it be a key plot point in my show.
So you're saying that I should fill the septic tank with cement?
It's not, you know, Pete, you could fill, you know what, Pete? Your character, you know, there's a small little cellar filled with cocaine. But
No,
you
I
can
got-
fill that with cement, because, yeah,
No, no, I gotta get rid of that. I made a deal.
yeah, exactly. So fill it with cement.
And I'll get rid of it by using it.
No, you'll get rid of it by filling it with cement.
But Beerby's already doing snuff angels in it.
Pete, you had a deal.
I'm getting rid of it. I'm getting rid of it.
Hey, Pete,
I'm
turns
so
out it's all
glad I'm
baking
about
powder.
Beerby's turned into that meme of the rubbery guy pouring cement into his mouth, but it's cocaine.
Oh my god. So,
Beerby's currently making Frosty the Snuffman right now.
also, guys, once again, it's not filled with cocaine. It's filled with baking soda, which we forget for cocaine.
It doesn't
Yeah, but
matter.
he
The
doesn't know
placebo
that.
effect is very powerful with Ringo. Mainly because his brain is so addled from years of substance abuse.
Okie dokie. Now, time to go over guys, 1 second. Time to go over the current quest you have. We have time to potentially start one tonight. You have, and I'll tell them to you, enlist order of how long they will last, from the longest to shortest. The Eternal Forge would be the longest. Then it would be Chizire's Big Party, and then Essie's Spellforge, and then you haven't figured out what Ignacy wants, so that could go either way. My real question is, would you like to start something tonight or end it here? Because I can benefit either way. I've got a long shift tomorrow, but I also don't go in until a bit later. And tomorrow we will be starting a bit late. We're going to push it back about 30 minutes from average. Because I get off at 4, so it'll take me some time.
Got it. At least locking it in tonight would be a good idea, even if we don't start it.
That is what I'm thinking. You can choose one. And then that also gives me some time to make sure it looks all good before tomorrow.
And also, you can fix your dang mic! Anyways.
Yes.
So we're meeting.
So, it's almost over. Is this better, by the way?
Yeah. Seems to be working.
Okay. So it's almost over. The main thing we want to do now is decide which affinity mission we want to lock in. Do we want to go to Ignacy's? Do we want to go with one of the ones we've already established, like the one with Chizire or Essie? Or do you want to go for the long boy, the one that might take a couple of sessions? Because, so fun fact, the Eternal Forge was originally going to be a gathering quest, but I found suitable bosses for each gathering item, so it's a boss rush now.
Boy, hey Will, sounds like your neck of the woods.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just realized I can grab Advanced Reparee and give Frondy slashing on one of his attacks.
Yes. So once again, do we want to go with Ignacy, who you can increase your little bond with even further based upon him already getting a bump? By the way, I should mention something. Will, you've played a Xenoblade game now. Do you realize what Affinity typically does?
Special stuff?
Yes. Which means that you boosting up your reputations with the individual students can lead to you getting unique abilities, not just for this campaign, but future campaigns.
Okay.
So, by pushing your relationships with students, you can actually get better characters from it. So, doing Ignacy would probably get you to the point you need to unlock one of Ignacy's little affinity boosts. Might not be useful on your character right now, but could be useful on a future character. Once you've unlocked one of these boosts, you can use it on any character in a part of the campaign timeline that is further than this point. At least that's how it's going well. So, at least that's how it's going in my mind right now. So, that is subject to change. Then there's Essie Spellforge, which the Spellforge is a very important part of that name. If you do Essie's, all of Essie's main affinity missions will get you a new spell. Like a spell I imported from Path 1 type of new spell.
Noise.
That sounds good. Let's go for that.
And then Chizire is just one of the more interesting ones, because you can sort of choose your own adventure, ruin the party, make the party better, get a different boss fight, get different reputations, not just with Chizire, but with other members of the populace. So, the selling point for Chizire is you can basically get reputation with a group that can help you find out things for other side quests, which is the Thieves Guild. Or you can get reputation with his mother, which is basically having a favor, you can call it, from a high court justice. So there's a lot of fun parts about the various parts of these affinity missions. So Essie Spellforge, Ignacy can get you a new ability if you go through him. You can go to the Jazeera's and open up new avenues for getting information based upon whichever source you decide to go with. Or you can go with Willard, who basically, the nice thing about Willard is if you help him complete segments of the Eternal Forge, you can upgrade weapons to various forms of it by going to him and giving him like 10 minutes of downtime. So, like, all of these are good options. I just want to know what all of you think the next big upgrade would be.
Well, I wasn't listening, but I want to party.
I did have like a small, quick question thing, because, and this is kind of just regarding like the stuff from the fight and everything. Had anybody taken the what is it called again? The pouch thing from the loot? Did anybody even grab that?
No one said anything about taking that yet, so.
Nah, I might.
I already have one that I bought on my character.
I'll probably take it then. Use it for something.
So, did you say you just got 200 gold?
All of you got 200 gold, and then there's the 250 gold the boss had on her person for you guys to split.
No one's mentioned that one either, so I think I may try and yoink it.
Okay. Well, we'll go into that part, guys, right now. I know loot is on the table, but I need you to choose your next affinity chain.
Let's go with the one that spells.
The what?
The one that was about unlocking a new spell from an older campaign.
Yep.
That's
about to say, yeah, Essie.
Also, I'm joking about taking the 250 gold.
I figured.
But yeah, we can do that one if that's what we want.
What about you, Baron? That's what you think we're going for?
I would go Essie, yeah.
Will, I think I've told you what is being fought in that fight. Does the fight I mentioned about, asserted health-bound enemy sound fun for you tomorrow? Sounds good?
Yeah, sounds good.
And then, Alvera, you have any problems with the mission we've decided?
No, not really.
Okie dokie. So, in that case,
There's a new
today
spell on the
we've
line,
completed Habrams. Tomorrow we will be looking into Essie Spellforge. And the spell in question, for those of you who have shields but aren't great crafters, this is actually a fun spell to put back into the world. Make whole. I'll let you guys do. Yeah, make whole. By the way, Will, make whole is not in Path 2.
Make cold. It's actually rather warm.
Whole, as in complete.
I think there's a reason why it's not in the game.
That's where my basement is!
There is a reason why it's not in the game, Will. You can get an oil that does the same exact thing.
Oh. Yeah, so then there's no problem with the spell being existing then.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a pool.
Also, Will, that, I know exactly what you're thinking. Oh, why wouldn't I just use make whole to cheese checks that require me to rebuild something? That's a great point. I actually have rules around make whole doing that, so yeah. Okay, any further questions? Okay, well, we'll see you all tomorrow. Don't worry, we will make sure Lewis doesn't die before tomorrow if we can help it. Goodbye!
Oh my god.
Right.